Hello everyone and welcome back to Racing League Hub and welcome to RLH GT Sport. The two people you can see in the shot in front of me are the people who are in P1 and P2 in the championship. Keelan in P2 and Freddie in P1. Those two are the main two guys on top at the moment. This is a very mid-90 vibe that we've got down at the Tokyo Expressway, and the outer loop it is, because there's so many variations of this track you can't even begin to describe them. But the only real corner I do know on this track is this hairpin, which I'm not really sure where people brake, but I think Freddie's almost going to follow Keelan's line through here just to know where he's standing. But no, Keelan's going straight back into the pits and he's getting changed of tyres, so we're going to ride with Freddie on his lap around the circuit, which isn't really a circuit, it's just an expressway. I believe it is. Oh, hello. No, Jesus Christ. That is not what you want to be doing on your lap. But yeah, so this is this is a track where it's kind of a myth to me. Not a myth, but like I don't know a lot about it whatsoever. So if we just get the standings up, if I can. Yeah, Freddie's got massive damage. I wouldn't be surprised if he comes back into the pits as he's coming round. I believe that's called the Death Chicane. Oh no, that's a different track. Never mind. But that I call that the Chicane of Death. But anyway, Freddie comes up to the line now. What lap time will the FT1 car set? And it's not going to be a lap time because I believe that was their out lap. So that was an out lap, and now Freddie's on his flying lap, as shown by Phil. Phil's actually done a lap, and Freddie's lap must have been invalidated of some kind because Phil's just gone 1.2 seconds quicker and has gone into P1. A good lap from the Ford GT there. So P2 at the moment is Freddie. He did set a lap time actually, my mistake. So he did actually set one as he comes through now. What lap time did he set? He set a... He won't even show me, but that is a very nice helmet that he's sporting today. As he's still continuing on. That at the moment is Phil that we're riding on board with, and he's not coming into the pits either. And oh, Jesus Christ, what is happening there? What the heck is happening there? I want to see who that is. What is happening to Philip? That's just funny. That's just funny more than anything. Philip is... That's got to be some kind of lag issues, because that isn't right. Oh God, what is happening with this? What is happening? I don't even know. But anyway, Broom has gone P2 in the meantime. Nick is in P4. Timmy's in P5, 4 seconds off the pace though. Keelan hasn't set a lap yet, and he's, I believe, coming up to finish his lap, riding over the curve as much as you can. And around the final corner, as we see Freddie getting out of the way, so did Phil in that. Keelan coming up to the line now in his M6. What lap time will he get? Will he go pole? Up to the line, he will go pole by 1.6 seconds. That is complete and utter domination by the SMM driver at the moment. Will Metzer, his teammate, be able to do anything as well to maybe accompany him on the front row? But Wesley's gone P2. We'll have a look at his lap time after Metzer comes over the line. He's coming up to the line now. What lap time will it be? It will only be good enough for P5. 3 seconds off Keelan's lap time. Wesley a second off Keelan's lap time, so they'll all be trying to charge down that very good lap where Keelan is a second quicker than anyone else. Don't know what's happening to Philip, so hopefully he gets out of the way. Timmy in his beautiful Lambo in the P7 at the moment. P6 is Metzer's. I believe Freddie's lap is just being validated again, and as he's coming up to start another lap. So now in his FT1 Toyota Gazoo racing car. His teammate is not here tonight of Woomaloo, so he's the lone Toyota. Anyway, now he's coming to start his lap, so we'll keep an eye on him. Keelan looks like he's on another lap. Have a look if he improves on that lap. If we go on board with him around the final corner, he's hit the wall on the outside there. That's going to compromise his run towards the line. And will Keelan go quicker? He does go quicker by around a tenth of a second. Will Wesley be able to go quicker? It'll be hard because Timmy is probably giving him some dirty air. Up to the line. Oh, Wesley does go quicker. I almost said Weasley like Ron. But Timmy needs to get out of the way of Wesley as soon as possible. It looks like, oh no, Timmy's just hit the wall. So that is an easy bypass really for Wesley. Phil, he's on a lap at the moment, I do believe. Broomer he's coming around to the final sector now, so he'll be the next person to finish a lap. So we'll keep an eye on him. So far, does it show a lap time? No, but it does show a helmet. A very nice Banco do Brazil. I believe Felipe and Nazar was sponsored by them. So anyway, coming round the final corner now in the Guana car. It looks like he's got the Fernando Alonso 66, I believe he was 66. And Broomer up to the line now. Did he improve? I'm not really sure. I think he may be starting a lap. Or I'm blind and I didn't see that he improved. Either the two, but Fretti will be the next one to cross the line. I believe he is on a lap. So we'll have a look at him through the chicane of death, basically, I call it. Because if you go too hot into there, you are going to that barrier on the right hand side. And that's not going to be a pretty lap for you at all. Anyway, up to the line now. Fretti, did he improve? I don't think he did, so we'll have to have another go at that. Looks like a lot of people are improving right now. And that is Wesley coming up to the line. What time will Wesley get? Wesley will come across the line. He doesn't improve. Next person to cross the line will be, I don't even see, was that Keelan? Keelan, I don't think did improve on that lap. I'm trying to locate the next person. That was, who was that? Timmy. I don't think he improved either. And that is someone round. That is Nick around at the death chicane. Let's have a look. Yeah, he's lost it on the exit. And that is him absolutely into the wall, and he'll definitely have to return to the pits. Anyway, so we're getting blue flags. This Brumadinho is coming up to the line now. Will he improve? He's a tenth behind Phil right now, and he does go quicker. 8 tenths behind the lead. And look at this. Wesley looks like he's on a lap, but he's been given blue flags. Phil's on a lap as well. That's a very nice camera. Why don't they have these in F1? Metz at the moment, 2.5 seconds off Keelan's pace, and he goes very wide, and he's coming into the pits, understandably. Fretti as well coming up to the line. Is this for a lap time? Will he improve? 2.9 seconds off pole at the moment. Will that improve? Up to the line he comes, and he goes P2. Only 0.2 off of Keelan. That is close at the top, and Keelan will definitely have to improve to make sure his pace is good enough. I'm going to get up the YouTube stream if anyone has commented or not. I don't really mind, because I'm having a bit of fun commentating on this, and this is more chilled out, and I hope the stream's actually working, because yep, but it is. I probably need to post it for everyone. Phillips as well, looks like he's not enjoying it as much as others are, but Fretti at the moment. Oh, Keelan's absolutely gone and smashed the lap time. I didn't see that, I was too busy sharing the post. Keelan's gone and set a 9/10 quicker lap time. Let's have a look at that compared to people like Metza. He's now 3.4 seconds off, and yeah, he's just come over the line, and yeah, still 3.4 seconds off the pace of others. Phil coming into the pits. Broomer coming around the, no, he's not coming around the final corner. People are coming to the line soon. That was Nicker. Will he improve? 4.2 seconds off pole. Will that improve? Coming up to the line now. And I don't think he did improve behind him. I'm not sure who that was. That was Fretti, and I think he has improved a bit on that lap, but he'll have to improve some more. Phillips 6 seconds off the pace at the moment, but that will hopefully improve as he's hitting the wall every single way he probably can. Fretti charging, basically. He wants to get anywhere he can to beat Keelan, but Keelan is just getting those laps in. And let's have a look very quickly at live timing. So through sector 1, Freddie has got the fast lap time. Through sector 2, it doesn't show the fast lap, it's probably by Phil or someone, but in sector 3, Keelan's got that by over 0.6 of a second. That's where he needs to improve a lot, does Freddie, and the other competitors as well. That is a blinding one by Keelan there, and Metzer actually. Here we go. Metzer coming up to the line. Did he improve on his lap time? No. He went up to P5, so that, I believe that was an improvement of some kind. So a good lap from Metzer there. So if I can just get all the standings back up, I believe it's that button, or is it that button? I'm not really sure, but it is. Yay, that's the one. I believe, yeah, Metzer did improve on that lap. He overtook Phil. So a good lap from the Englishman who supports Sunderland. I'm not really sure what I'll think of that, but anyway. Keelan now. Has Nicker got pace? Nicker at the moment doesn't seem that he's got pace, but you can see how much Keelan is attacking the final sector. He knows he can bring so much out of the car in that final sector. He's just going to show it once again coming up to the line. Will it be an improvement on his last lap time? Yes, it is. It's another 10th he's gained. Nicker, has he got the pace though? That's a question that needs to be answered. But Keelan now a 7/10 lead on Freddie. Will Freddie be pushing? Nicker has always got the pace apparently. Fair play to him. Freddie, is he coming into the pits? No, he's going for another lap. Wesley in P3, he is only 600ths ahead of Brumadinho in P4. Trick question. Oh, okay, sorry. But Bruma at the moment in P4. P5 actually is Phil. He's just gone and improved in only 1.3 seconds off Keelan. Freddie now coming through the tunnel. Where will he come out in this session? Philip at the moment coming through the tunnel as well. Timmy coming up to the line. Will he improve? He's quite far on the pace at the moment. And he will not improve on his lap time. Nicker coming around the final sector, so we'll keep an eye on him. Metz, I'm not sure if he improved, but Wesley looks like he may have improved. Freddie coming up to the line now. What will he do? What will he do? Freddie up to the line at the moment in P2. Will his time improve? He will not improve on his lap time, and he'll have to go again. Phil at the moment 5/10 behind. Bruma. Where's Bruma on track? He's starting a lap. Who else is near the end of a lap? That was someone what's in the line right now. That was Philip. I believe he has gained some time. Who's that next guy? I believe it's Keelan. Yes, it is. Is this quali? Yes, it is. This is the qualifying session. And Keelan's got a penalty, so that will not be a fast lap time from the Englishman there, for the SMM driver in his BMW up to the line. Yes, he will not improve on that lap. Who's the next person to come up to the line? It will be Wesley. Beautiful Jaguar, I believe it's called PVR GT Racing or something like that. Anyway, up to the line. Will Wesley improve? He does not improve. Who's the next coming up to the line? It's Phil. Phil neither improves. Who else is coming up to the line? Metzer, 2.1 seconds off, well, basically just Keelan. And up to the line now. He doesn't improve either. No driver's really improving. Can Timmy improve? He's an 8th. He's 5 seconds off the pace. He wants to make sure Philip doesn't get past. I believe he did improve. Yes, he did. It's a good effort there. Bruma up to line. 1.4 seconds off. And that will stay the same. Who else is near the end of a lap? I can't really see who it is. That is Freddie. Will he improve up to line? It's still 7/10. And it does not change at the moment. Next person up to the line, Philip and also Nicker. So Nicker will be the next. And then it will be Philip right after him. Oh, Philip's hit the wall. And Philip's hit the wall again. Nicker up to the line. Will Nicker improve on his lap time? 4.4 seconds off, and it will stay the same. And Philip also stays the same at the moment. We have how many minutes left? We've got 5 minutes left of this quali session. I just see Keelan coming through. Who's in front of him though? That is Wesley attacking the curb. Coming up to the line now. Around the final corner he goes. Make sure you want to open up that corner as much as possible. As you can see some marble on the outside. He hits the wall. Won't be good for him whatsoever. Anyway, up to the line now. 1.3 seconds off. So he's gained the time and he's gained a position on Bruma in the quali stages. Keelan up to the line. Will he improve? No, he will not. Fretty in the tunnel. Phil just starting another lap. Wesley coming around the first sector. Oh, and that is Metzer up into P3. His first really good lap. The SMM drivers are now 1 and 3. Metzer has only got to gain 4 attempts to get up into P2. So we'll keep an eye on that as well. Let's have a look at Fretty. He's in P2 at the moment. He's on those super soft compound tyres. Up to the line he comes. Where will he improve? I don't think he did. And Keelan's in the pits. He'll probably go for one more flying lap. Let's have a look through the first sector actually. Let's have a look. Bruma at the moment through that first sector. You can see Timmy in front of him. Braking now down into the braking zone. Timmy taking a wider line than Bruma did. Had a bit of a correction on exit, but Bruma looks like he's trying to get a bit of slipstream off of Timmy here. As the Mets are at the moment in P3. So, yeah, Bruma's actually getting this slipstream quite well. I'll keep a look on the left-hand side for any advances on lap times. But at the moment, Bruma in P6, he'll definitely want to improve that. And Timmy is looking right out of shape in front of him. So Bruma will they'll be going side by side into the next right-hander. No, Timmy backs off actually. Timmy doesn't want to go side by side. And oh, Bruma's hit the inside wall there. Will we be able to improve on P6? Rocket himself up into P5. Maybe even higher if he gets this lap. Right, he's run wide. And that will most likely give him an invalidation or penalty of some kind. Not yet, he's got a penalty of 0.5 seconds. That will not help him. And it looks like there's been... Is that Timmy? That is Metzer. He's been killed at the death chicane. And that is not good for him. The gap at the top though, 0.7. But Fretty coming up to line. Is this the start of lap? I believe it is. He's about to start a lap. And it'll be his final lap of the session. Anyway, now, so people are now setting their last laps, and we'll give you a bit of an onboard with Fretty as he sees Brumadinho in front of him, and it looks like there's a bit of congestion, or is that just pit stops? That is just with the pit stop. Where's Keelan on track? Keelan will be one of the next people to finish. At the moment it goes Keelan, Fretty, Metzer, Wesley, Phil, Bruma, Nika, Timmy, and then Philip. That is your grid today. There's only 9 drivers sadly. Or as he completely runs over that curve. That is using track limits to its absolute most. But Keelan up to the line now. Will he be able to improve on his lap time? Over the line he now comes. He does improve by another 1/10 of a second. Fretty coming around the final sector now. You can hear the tyre squealing. You can see that Keelan had better lines than Fretty. But Fretty riding those curbs very viciously. And now coming up to the line, round the final corner he comes. And let's have a look. Where will Fretty end off after all of this? Will he improve on his lap time? Bruma's right behind. Fretty doesn't look like he improves. Bruma, not sure if he improved. But everyone now getting ready for their final laps of the session. Invigorating commentary, taking the double sausage. I don't know what you're saying. Oh yeah, taking the double sausage, yep. Predictions for race. Keelan. I'm going to say Keelan. That gap is just way too big. But anyway, we're now for the final of the Tokyo Express South Outer Loop. Here we go then. Everyone now getting ready. Loads of EBs in here. Obviously haven't gone online that much. But anyway, it's going to be a rolling start. And these guys are going to get ready to start the RLH GT Sport round number 5, and here we go then for the start. up to the line. Keelan is coming, look at him. And it'll be a few seconds now. 2, 1, and it's lights down, away we go. Keelan's got to get the best start possible to get away from the pack. P2, Fretty, P3, Metza, P4, Wesley, P5, Phil, P6, Bremer, P7, Nicker, P8, Timmy, P9, Philip, as they come through turn number 1. Any accidents at the back? It looks pretty clean at the back, so we'll go back up to the front. Keelan already with a second lead, and Metza right on the back of him. And we'll have a look at Metza as everyone's flowing through now. And these camera angles are really suiting the action here. Metza's actually getting really close to the back of Fretty. And we need to get a good angle here. Metza on the inside, Fretty on the outside. And it looks like Metza may get this. It will be an SMN 1-2. You see the brakes locking up. The brakes literally burning about 1,000 degrees there. Probably isn't, but anyway, we'll exaggerate it like that. Metza in P2 now. And Keelan in P1, Fretty in P3, and Wesley P4, Phil P5. Phil is looking like he wants to get a move on, as Wesley's right in front of him, and it's looking like it could be. Oh, look at this! It's a slipstream train. Metza is now getting tracked by everyone. It's going too wide. He's going 2 by 2 round the outside. Fretty goes, and now all Metza's hit Wesley. Wesley's got big damage. Wesley's got big damage. Let's have a look at that damage. Oh no, he hasn't sustained any damage. How has he not sustained any? That looked like a car crash. Jesus. Oh, well, actually it is a car crash. But anyway, up to line for the first time. And at the moment, it's Keelan who is P1 at the moment. P2 is Fretty. P3 is Metza. P4 is Bremer now. P5 is Wesley. And P6 is Nicker. Nicky looking like he wants some action. Then he takes the double sausage too. Shut the F up. Hugo, shut up. But anyway, Bremer, Wesley, and also Nicker at the back of this pack. We're riding on board with Nicker right now. It is number 89 Gowana car. And at the moment, with 37 minutes to go, it's looking like... oh, is Nicker trying something? He's looking to the inside, but I don't think he'll be able to make that move. But definitely down this back straight, I can see a move happening for the Gowana driver. Let's have a look then, right at the back. So Phil has actually had massive contact somewhere and lost a lot of time. So Philip is now not last. So Philip is in P8, 7th is Timmy on his own. P6 is Nicker, but look how close Nicker is. Look at this battle. Wesley looking like he wants to pull to the outside. Look at these three. They're going side by side. Bremer, Wesley, Nicker. Wesley looks like he'll hold on and get past at the moment. Nicker to the outside. Bremer to the inside. Bremer at the moment in P5. Coming to the inside of the double sausage curb. They're having contact on the two drivers. And now Bremer is up into P4. And down in P5 is Wesley, and P6 is Nicker. Let's hope this battle goes on. But a battle that's looking like maybe ending quite soon. Keelan 1.4 seconds ahead of Fretty, who's overtaken Metza once again. And who's another 1.5 seconds behind. The top three separated by 3 seconds. Then it's about 4 tenths separating Bremer, Nicker and Wesley. Wesley now down in P6. Nicker looking like he may want to make a move at some point on his teammate. Now coming down the hill towards the hairpin. These three are nip and tuck. They're right next to each other. And at the moment, oh, down the inside, Wesley goes. That's a very late opportunity. And Nicker comes back on the switchback, and there's more contact made on Wesley's car. Wesley now has front end damage, and that will not help him in the slightest. He'll have to pit sooner rather than later. But meanwhile, Keelan is out in force at the front. P2, Fretty, 1.5 seconds is the gap. P3 is Metza. Let's have a look at the tyre compounds that everyone has chosen. So it's Racing Softs, Racing Super Softs, and Racing Softs. Oh no, sorry, Racing Softs, Racing Super Softs, Racing Softs, Super Softs, Super Softs, Super Softs, Super Softs. Basically everyone except Keelan, and also that is that Timmy? Timmy is also, let me have a look. That is, no, it's Philip actually on softs, as he completely disregarded that curb there. And right now, Those two are the only people on the softs. Everyone else on the super softs, so those tyres are expected to last longer. But Keelan is on a pad, so those tyres will not last as long as people like Fretty on a wheel. But anyway, Keelan now trying to extend that lead, but it's not happening at the moment, let's just say that. So it's 1.0 seconds now. It's under the second barrier. Looks like Fretty's piling on that pressure now, as Keelan's not really looking at his rear view mirrors, and Philip says sorry. Philip's obviously done something, and he's probably had some contact with Timmy there. It's good that he did say sorry, but at least it wasn't something else, let's just say that. But anyway, Philip right now in his axial racing, oh, he's hit the wall, and that is not good for his front end at all. But anyway, down at the front, it's a 9/10 gap between P1 and P2 at the moment. P3 at the moment is Metz. He's 2 seconds off the lead pack. Then Bruma has kind of situated himself on the own after the first lap exchanges. Timmy in P6. P7, Philip. P8, Wesley. Wesley's obviously had to pit as well. And I'm just having a look at some stuff while I'm having a look at that. I probably should have a look at some kind of standings or something, but all we know is these two in P1 and P2 are in the battle for the championship at the moment. So we just need to have a look at that at the moment. Anyway, these two are super close together now. They've already got a 9-second gap to P3 of Bruma. What's happened to Metzer? Is Metzer pit? What's happened to Metzer? He's been... Oh no, Metzer had a massive crash with someone. Metzer's lost a lot of time. I don't know if I can see that. Can I see? No, he's still... No. I'm not sure what's happened with Metzer. No, I don't know. What's happened to Metzer? But anyway, hopefully we can get back onto action. Is Metzer coming into the pits? Metzer at the moment. Yeah, Metzer's in the pits after some engine damage. I don't know how that's occurred. But at the moment, he's now come out of the pits. And where is he on track? He will be P7 after that. Anyway, Metzer now in a P7. He's got a lot of gaining to go. 35 seconds. And now everyone looks pretty apart. And Keelan's gained some more time on everyone else. So at the moment, Keelan has got that W at the moment. Let's have a look at some live timing or something like that. Have a look at the lap chart. So let's have a look at Metzer. So I wonder what happened to Metzer. So Metzer is in... Oh, he's in the red, so he must have had some kind of contact with Nika. That's the only thing I can explain, is that now he's dropping down once again. It's Metzer, and he's now in P8. Oh no, he's in P7. He's hit the wall, and this is not looking good for Metzer. He's hit the wall and lost time, and Wesley is now gaining on him. So this is not what he would have liked to see. But anyway, now Metzer needs to get rid of that penalty as soon as possible, as Wesley is now tracking him down. And is that a battle ahead? That is between Philip and Timmy. Philip down the inside as Timmy comes into the pits. God damn it. Timmy now coming into the pit lane. He's changing on to... Can we have a look? So he's got a bit of rear end damage. Filling up his fuel now is Timmy. He's got his head on his helmet, which is pretty funny. But anyway, now a bit of engine repairs and everything else, and he's now out of the pits on some super soft compound tyres. Everyone now coming through the tunnel. Philip coming out of that tunnel. Bruma on the main straight, and then these two, Fretty and Keelan. The gap looks like it has gone smaller. It's only 0.8 of a second now between the two drivers. So before long, we can expect to see a pass of some kind. Keelan's tyres, how are they looking They're looking pretty good compared to Freshies. They look exactly the same. Exactly the same because of wheel versus pad. So Freshies just got that more pace because of his wheel. So this game is a bit of pay to win, isn't it? But anyway, we'll have to not dwell on the pay to win aspects of this game, and we'll have to conquer on, as Fretti is only 6 tenths behind and will be in some kind of slipstream to Keelan at the moment. Let's have a look. On board with him we go. The gap is closing ever so. It's 3.8, 3.6, 3.2, 3, 2 tenths of a second, a quarter of a second it got down to there. So these guys are very close on track. Coming up to the death chicane, which I like to call the death chicane. Okay, you can have your bloody own death chicane if you want. Keelan takes a lot of curb there, runs a bit wide, really pushing his car to the max through there. And he's lost a bit of time hitting the wall a bit on the outside there. So now he's losing around about, he's losing a bit more now. It's around about 7 thousandths of a second every second. And he's hit the wall once again, trying to use all the track available is Keelan. But sadly it's not working for him. And at the moment Fretti is really closing up to the back of Keelan. It's 6 tenths right now with dirty air into the equation, and we'll just keep an eye on that battle. As we can see, Metzer and Wesley in a bit of a battle. Wesley is right behind the Sidemax Motorworks driver, up towards the start finish straight now. Wesley looking like he wants to go side by side with the BMW M3 round the outside of turn 1. This is going to be very risky for the PVR GT Racing driver. Round the outside he goes. And he's always lost a bit of time going onto those marbles, and that will not help him. And he's been demoted once again to P5. The gap between Keelan and Fretti is ever closing. Oh, as Keelan hits the wall on the outside there, it's going to be very close up towards the right-hander, the sweeping right-hander, and still that gap is around 0.15 seconds. And Keelan now still has that lead somehow. And Fretti in P2 at the moment. These two are nip and tuck. They're so close, but out of that chicane, Keelan's getting the second on Fretti. A full second. Well, yeah, a full second. It was 0.2 and now it's 1.2. That's astonishing. So it looks like a few guys are in the pits at the moment. Philip's in the pits. Fueling up he does. How much fuel? Oh, he's got Philip has engine damage. Oh no, that's not what you want to see. He's putting a lot of fuel on board, and is coming out of the pits now with a good engine, all the fuel he would like in the world, and he's on the soft compound tyres. What can go wrong for him? Let's have a look at the gap at the top once again. 9 tenths is the gap, and it'll probably go down to around 6 tenths by the end of the straight, and then Keelan's just going to go bam and smash it back up to over a second. Let's have a look. Will Fretti be able to gain any time? No, Keelan's actually gaining time on Fretti at this point. Oh, look at this. Look at this battle between Phil and Nicker. Phil trying to go around the outside of Nicker. Porsche 911 versus Ford GT. Round turn number 2. Oh, there's been contact. And Phil has somehow kept that out of the barrier. Riding on board now with Phil. His last lap time was a 1:36.8. What was Nicker's last lap time? Nicker's last lap was a 1:36.9. You can see Phil in his rear view mirrors, and Phil will be looking for the move as soon as possible. And I'm clicking the wrong button. God damn it! Down the inside, Phil goes, and there's still. Oh, Nick has had a great one out of that corner. And is he gaining time? Yes, he is gaining time on Phil after that immense exit that he got out of that corner. And at the moment, Phil and Nicker are literally recreating what it was between Keelan and Fretti a few laps ago. Coming up, not kicking any marbles, but Phil is really looking for that overtake as soon as possible. Anyway, now down into the sweeping right-hander. And oh, there's been contact between the two drivers round the out. Oh no, big contact, big contact. They're still having contact between the two of them, and that is not good. We're going to go off board, and Phil has got that move done. Is there any damage? Oh yeah, Phil has damage. Oh no. So Phil has damage. Does Nico have damage as well? They both have damage. Who has got worse damage? Phil has got worse damage than Nico. So that'll really not help them in the downforce department. So Nico only... Well, he's going side by side once again with Phil up into the sweeping left-hander. And Nico holds that position this time. And Nico has now got that position. But Phil, with worse damage, will be feeling it. But it'll just be the... Phil, will he have the pure pace on Nico right now, as we have got a few more people on the stream? Thank you very much. But anyway, Nico now has to look behind at Phil. Phil is looking to the outside. Around the outside he goes. Let's have a look at that. I'm looking at the complete wrong person, and he goes into the pits. He peels off into those pits. Meanwhile, it looks like, is this Metzer and Wesley? Yes, it is Metzer and Wesley. Wesley's hit the barrier, not the barrier, sorry, the wall, and these two are now really in combat. Metzer's round the outside. Could he make this move stick? He's going around the outside. There's been contact between the two drivers. Metzer looks like he's trying to turn in. But anyway, Metzer right now, he's still behind the PVR GT racing car. There's been more contact. That is big contact. That is mega contact between the two drivers. That will surely go to the stewards at the end of the Grand Prix. Metzer just didn't brake as late as Wesley did. How much damage does Wesley have? Wesley's got big damage. So does Metzer. And I expect that could be a stewards report at the end of the Grand Prix. So now there's a bit of a gap between the two drivers, and now Wesley will just have to hold on as much as possible. Who's this in P3 at the moment? I believe this is Brumadinho. Yeah, Brumadinho right now in P3. He's on his own at the moment. He is really on his own, and he needs to try and pick up. What's the gap? It's 12 seconds. 12 seconds. So now you need to improve that. Metzer 32 seconds behind. So, oh hello, I've just dropped my phone. That is amazing of me. And now Boomer needs to pick up the pace a bit. Boomer, yeah, he's just on his own. He's having a nice race. I don't think he'll be able to catch up to Fretty that time soon. But Wesley, it's probably a good time for him to get some damage, because on those superstars he didn't have really much fuel left in his car, so they're just fixing the car, fueling it up, and I believe with 22 minutes to go this could be his last stop of the race. Meanwhile, let's have a look at the gap between Keelan and Fretty. Is now 0.6 of a second. These two are nip and toe, and let's have a look at Keelan and Fretty's last laps. Keelan's done a 1:33.7. What was Fretty's last lap? Fretty's last lap was a 1:33.6. It's literally the exact same. If you're in the chat, say hi, because why the hell not? Why wouldn't you say hi to me? Well, I'm not God, but why wouldn't you say hi? Meanwhile, what other battles are happening? There's 3 cars within a train at the moment. It's Timmy, Wesley, and Phil, I do believe. We got a comment. Woo! Comment. Let's have a look at this comment. Who's it from? Oh. Hi guys. Oh, it's Schmidt, Opic, and Will. I hate you, Will. You didn't get the win yesterday. Ha! Hello, Opic. Hello, Schmidt. Or that's what Alex calls you. I think I just say SMJT basically. But anyway, these guys at the moment are having a good job, and I've clicked the bloody wrong button, and now all of my data's gone away. There you go, it's back. And with a bit more data, Phil at the moment 3 seconds behind the next car. Nicker is now in the pit lane. So is Metzer. Those two look like they could be in a bit of a battle. Timmy also coming into the pits. Looks like the midpoint, still winning the championship. Yeah, we know that. But anyway, this is RLH GT Sport. Are you in GT Sport? No, I don't think so. I'm wondering why Keelan didn't come into the pits. You know what? Should I tell you what we should have a look at? Should we have a look at his tyre life? I think that would be a good idea. What's Keelan's tyre life? Look at that. He'll be pitting in the next lap or so because his fuel's low. So is Fretty's. Fretty's got a bit more fuel than Keelan does on board. But who's got the better tyre life is looking about the same between the two drivers at the moment in time. And the gap right now, what is the gap at the moment? That gap is, if I can click the right button, I've not clicked the right button, there we go. The gap is 1 second, and Nicker is now becoming a bit of a blue flag situation. Hopefully he does let them pass. Nicker letting Keelan pass there very gracefully. Unlike a bit of controversy last week, we're not going to talk about that whatsoever. But Nicker also letting Fretty through as well. So those two are through, the leaders are through, and they most probably will be pitting at the end of this lap. Any other battles on track at the moment? There looks like some... Oh, look at this. Oh no, that's just the top three basically battling. And everyone else is a bit situated out. And at the moment, Fretty with that beautiful livery. Oh, is that Keelan hitting the wall pretty aggressively there? Keelan, yeah, he hasn't got any damage, but he definitely will be pitting at the end of this lap. And will Fretty respond to that? So Keelan taking the wider line, and will Fretty be responding? Fretty will not. He's going for the overcut. He believes he still has 1 lap left on that. That is going to be very close for speed and time. But he's looking to go as far as he can on these tyres, as Keelan is now in the pits, fueling up as much as he can, and he will be waiting in the pit stops for them to fuel up. And now he's coming out of the pits. Where will he come out of these pits? He'll come out of the pits still in P2. That shows the domination. Brumer only just coming through the chicane now, and Wesley and Metz are in a bit of a battle as well. So we'll keep an eye on them two, shall we? And where's P6 and all this? It's Phil. Has Phil caught up to this lot? Yes, he has. GG's to Phil, because that is some good coming back. But what's his tyres life like? They look new. How is Metz's looking? New. How are Wesley's looking? They're all new. They're all new. And let's go to Phil. No, we won't. We'll go to Metzer at the moment in P number 5. And at the moment, Wesley in that P4. But the main person we need to look at is Fretty. How much fuel does he have left in that car? He's got nothing left. He has absolutely nothing left, but he's now coming into these pits. What was his last lap? Let's have a look. Last lap was a 1:34.9. Fretty now peels into those pit lane. That was a very cautious entry. And now coming into the pits. Go Fretty, says Woomaloo. Bit of admin on admin support there. And now Fretty is fueling up for his last bit of the race. I wonder how much fuel we'll put on board, how much fuel saving he needs to do. Where is Keelan? Keelan's coming around the hairpin now. Where is Fretty? Fretty's still in that pit stop, and Keelan has overtaken Fretty. Fretty only just coming out of the pits now. So Keelan has had a mega cut. That is an undercut of dreams there. What's the gap now? Keelan's last lap was a 2 minute, but he must have gained a lot in that lap. Let's have a look. 5 seconds, so he's gained apparently 4 seconds on that last lap. I don't believe, how has he done that? Fretty only losing more time. 6 seconds is the gap now. How has he lost that much time? Keelan must have underfueled by an absolute ton. 16 minutes to go, 15 laps in, and the pack is now spreading out. But oh wait, it isn't, because we've got that Wesley, Metzer, Phil battle coming in soon. I believe within a few laps it will come in. So let's have a look very quickly at the bottom of the screen at live timings. The circle map at the moment, very beautiful. So at the moment we can see number 2, the flash, and that is Fretty at the moment. He is behind Keelan at the moment. So Keelan at the moment in P1 by quite a long shot. And 4, 5, 6. Look how close they are on the screen. And looks like 6th at the moment. Has he fallen off? Has Phil fallen off? No, he's not fallen off. He's done anything but fall off this traffic, as he looks like he's closed up quite a lot. And it smells like I'm having jacket potato downstairs. That would be absolutely lovely, but I guarantee it's not. But anyway, onto this race once again. I need to have a what's in Lenny's feed today, as I feel like you can't hear me anymore. Hang on, let's have a look on stream. Can you still hear me? Can you still hear me? No, you can hear me. You can hear me. And, yeah, cool, you can still hear me, which is very good. And, yeah. Why am I looking at this when Metz has just overtaken Wesley? I am so sorry. Honestly, I am so sorry. I'm so stupid. It's actually ridiculous. I'm sorry, Metzer. But Metzer looked like he went around the outside there of Wesley, and I was too busy looking at the stream, seeing if there's any comments. And no, there wasn't, because I'm lonely. So Wesley got overtaken by Metzer, and the tire, what are the tyres looking like, and what is the fuel looking like for these two drivers? Could it looks like Wesley's got even more damage. And I'm having to guess, if I'm not mistaken, excuse me, yeah, Metzer doesn't have damage, so because of the damage, maybe Phil will be able to overtake Wesley before you know it. Look how close they are. They're literally exchanging bonnets and rear ends as they're going very close to together. Around the outside, Phil goes. Will this be a done move? What a move it'd be. Through the tunnel section, out of the tunnel section. If he brakes late enough, this could be a done move for Phil. Round the outside, and he will not get that move done. His penalty's getting taken away as he's making this move. Down the inside he goes. Oh, he completely rides over that curve, and so does Wesley on exit. I expect those two both will be getting some kind of penalties. Will they get some penalties? Who knows? No, it doesn't look like it, and it looks like they've walked free from the accident. And meanwhile, these two are battling. Metz has been able to pull away from these lot. Gap between Keelan and Fretty. It is closing, which shows maybe a lack of fuel in someone's car, aka Keelan's, and now Fretty has been able to catch up a bit. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at their fuel. So Keelan's got that much fuel, and how much is Fretty? Fretty's got a bit more. Yeah, Fretty's got a bit more fuel than Keelan. So Fretty's able to use more fuel than Keelan. As you can see, a blue flag. Yeah. Boy. Yeah, boy. I don't know what I'm saying. Please, can we have a hotline for me? But anyway. It looks like that gap is actually closed. Oh no, as it closed, it was 13, I believe. So Bruma has slowed down a bit. So these guys, but the gap between him and Metz is still massive. And Bruma will be feeling a bit bored at the moment, I can tell you that. P5 at the moment is Phil, 2.4 seconds off. And Nika and Wesley are now in battle. Wesley, has he just come into pit again? He has. Wesley's come into pit probably for the 4th time, and now he's hitting the wall once again. Him and Nika will be going side by side in a second. Down into the sweeping right-hander. Wesley has got that position on Nika, and Nika knows that that's not his fight, but he comes back actually. Nika is coming back strong on Wesley. Down the inside he goes, and Wesley will hold on to that position as Nika has to take a more straight line. A compromised exit that will be. And now Wesley is ahead of Nika. But will that change? Will that change? And I've done a replay by accident. I should have done a replay for the Metzer thing. God damn it. And I don't know why I'm looking at that. But anyway, I haven't used the replay feature at all this race. Ah, I'm such an idiot. But anyway, let's have a look at the standings right now. With 10 minutes to go, we are 3/4 of the way through this race now. And that gap is closing between Keelan and Fretty. It's closing by quite a lot. You can see them both in the same shot. And Bruma is just staying on his own in P3. P4 is Metzer, and P5, 1.5 seconds behind, is Phil. Phil is closing on Metzer quite quickly. P6 at the moment is Wesley, with Nika right behind him. P8 is Timmy, and P9 is Philip. These two are in a battle as well, so this will be something for these two to sort out on track. Oh, it looks like Philip may have hit the back of Timmy. Oh, Timmy's gone into a slide. That's understeer. That is mega understeer. And Timmy has just gone straight into the wall there. And that is not what Timmy wanted to see. Has he got damage from that? He's got big damage. Has Philip got damage as well? Philip has big damage as well. They both have big damage. So they're both on equal playing grounds at the moment. Gap between the top two. So Keelan's last up a 34 33.8. Fretty's last lap was a 33.3, 1.5 seconds. He did improve last lap, and guess what the gap is? It's 1.5 seconds. These guys are so close together. It's unbelievable. This is not over. You thought it was over when it was 6 seconds between the two. I can tell you right now, guys, it's not over until the fat lady sings. And that fat lady isn't singing for another 9 minutes and 45 seconds. So we got, it's gone back to what it was. And, oh, look at this. Philip and Timmy are having a bit of a battle. But meanwhile, Bruma's trying to get past. So Philip will have to pull out of the way for him there. So, Philip now being given the blue flags. But anyway, Keelan and Fretty. The gap is now a second. And I expect it to stay that way for a bit, as Fretty will probably save some fuel by slipstreaming Keelan. And now we just have to wait, as I've accidentally clicked the wrong button on my phone. Let's have a look if anyone has commented. Please comment. Who do you think is going to win? Guys, yeah, there's 3 of you watching. Sadly, not enough people really to ask. But if you are watching right now, who will win? Keelan or Fretty? One of the two. My predictions, I said Keelan at the start. I have to stay with Keelan. But Fretty is looking very likely to get an overtake done quite soon on better tyres. Let's have a look. Coming now down towards the chicane where Keelan literally excels at. Around the chicane now, it was 3 tenths and now it's up to 8 tenths already. Maybe even 9 tenths, maybe even a second before the fat lady even sings. I don't know why none of my things are working. Fretty looks good right now. I agree with that. Is my keyboard working? My keyboard is working. What is happening then? There it is, it's working. My buttons aren't working, guys. Well, we just have to have a look at this then. Metzer and Phil. I say Timmy will win. Yeah! Let's see about that. So, Metzer and Phil are in a battle at the moment. Phil, I really can't go on to any other cam angle, which is really annoying. But anyway, Phil, oh, and Metzer are in contact there. Big contact. And Phil's actually gone ghost because he's losing time. Still going side by side. And this is definitely something that we'll have to have a look at in a replay. But them still two going close together. Let's have a look at this then. I can't even do replays. I need to, let me just disconnect it and reconnect this. Muda Nurka. Yay, it's worked, but too late. God damn it, guys. Come on. Can we have a look at the move? No, it's too late. Never mind. Never mind, guys. So Fretty looks good for the win, and let's have a look. So Fretty and Keelan, they're close together, and SMJT says that someone down in P8 will still win. He's 2 minutes off the pace. You never know if there is a safety car called by the race director. Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna be a real pest, and I'm gonna type in the chat. I think Timmy will win this race. Go on, Timmy! Exclamation mark. Boom. Why not? I know it's probably pretty distracting for the top guys, but it's a bit of comedy for the guys out on track. Anyway, Keelan and Fretty, how close are they apart? 4 tenths of a second separating the top two, and guess who's got slipstream? Fretty has it. Let's have a look on board with Keelan, and look, Fretty's already gone to the inside. Keelan looks like he's almost let Fretty through there, and Fretty up into P1. Did he just have a better run? Looks like Fretty just might have just had a better run, and I've clicked on the wrong bloody thing. Yeah, Fretty's just had a ridiculous run and has been able to just get past Keelan there. So Fretty's now leading this Grand Prix, and now we'll see what Metzer has to offer in return. Metzer right there, Fretty at the moment wearing that beautiful helmet. I don't know what it's meant to be. Let's have a look at his last lap when he crosses the line to start lap 23. His last lap was a 32.7. Keelan's last lap was a 34.1. That is a massive difference in time, as Freddie was now looking to pull away, or will he just maintain that gap with 5 minutes to go basically, and people are saying Freddie for the win. It's going to be close between these two drivers, so Freddie just needs to keep on going, as Keelan will get a bit of a tow from Philip there, as we will have a good idea of everything that's happening with Phillips on board. Never mind, he hit the marbles and he's running a bit wide out of that corner, but Bruma absolutely on his own. He might as well be sipping a drink of tea every lap. Phil at the moment a bit on his own, Wesley a bit on his own, Metzer a bit on his own, Nicker a bit on his own, and who's this? Is this? Yeah, this is the top 3. Everyone else is pretty lonely at the moment except for the top 2, so we'll just keep an eye on this battle, as Freddie is extending by quite a lot. And when I mean, excuse me, Jesus Christ, I'm tired. Freddie is just extending that gap over the curves. Let's have a look. Will Keelan extend time? Oh no, Freddie's actually extending time here, and he's looking like he's looking like he wants to win this race and extend, I believe, his championship lead. I believe Freddie's winning the championship at the moment. And now, guess what? Freddie's winning. 2.5 seconds is now the gap between him and Keelan. And we've got a comment on the stream as Metz has left the room. Keelan might be a bit low on fuel. Front end damage. Keelan has front end damage. That is why. That's why. Yeah, Keelan's got front end damage. That's what's compromised him. Fuel. Yeah, Freddie has even more fuel, and Keelan's got front end damage. So this is just all coming up. All coming up. Freddie right now is Metz has just decided to leave the lobby. Yeah, I don't really know what to say. He's just left. But anyway, with 2 minutes 39 to go, I believe there'll be another 2 laps. Yeah, for Freddie. God, I'm tired. Why am I so tired? Why am I so tired, lads? It's not even 8 o'clock, is it? Yeah, it's not even 8 o'clock yet. It's 2 minutes to 8. And Freddie will have 2 laps to go to assert his dominance. And I don't think that's the right word. He's going to T-pose on Keelan. And Wesley being a lap down. As Philip said, oh, Metz's Wi-Fi died. That's a real shame for him. He was looking good for, I believe it was P5. Any other battles going on track right now? Nope, it's literally just the top 2. And who's that in the way of them? I believe that was Wesley, who was in the way of the top 2. And now it's looking like this could be your final results. So here we go. I'll run through the results. Freddie will run the results as of lap 25. Freddie P1, Keelan P2, Bruma P3. 4th is Phil, 5th is Wesley after about an abundance of pit stops. P6 is Nicker, P7 Timmy, and P8 is Philip. P9 would be Metzer. He'll probably show his name at the end, but sadly he is not with us at the moment. So let's have a quick look. Let's do rate the helmets. That's a very nice classic helmet from Freddie there. I'll give that an 8 out of 10. Second, Keelan. Let's have a look at the very classic GT Sport helmet. I'll give that a 6 out of 10. Third, Bruma, that is once again a very classic one, sporting a bit of the Brazilian colours. I'll give that an 8 out of 10. Phil, let's have a look at yours, very classic GT Sport. I'll give that a 6 out of 10. P5, that is Wesley, right at the back of Phil. No, he's not. He's right at the back of Keelan. Quite simple. I'll give that a 6 out of 10. Nicker, very simple but quite effective. 7 out of 10. Timmy, this is his face. You can't give that a 10 out of 10. It's his bloody face. And Philip, just a bit of black. Yeah. But anyway, now with 28 seconds to go, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Bruma will be the first person to cross the line for the final time. Braking now. Will he go for another lap or will he wait? Will he wait? He knows he's got 50 seconds. Can he be bothered to do another lap? 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. He's going to be so close. Bruma will finish. Bruma will finish. So Bruma will be the first finisher, and he will finish in P3. He's got a 51-second gap to fill. Wesley on his own, Nico on his own, but Wesley's actually almost going to be overtaking Keelan. What drama this would be. Keelan can't lose any positions now, as he's done one more lap than other people. But let's have a look as, I believe someone just joined. You joined a bit late, guys, as braking now down into the final few quarters. Phil comes to come home and finish P4. Philip came home and finished last in P8. And Philip texting in the chat meanwhile. Timmy comes to line P7. He had a few good battles. The next person across the line will be Phil. He will finish in P4. Wesley will finish P5. But Fretty will be the next person to finish. Fretty coming up to the line now. He will come home and take an 8-second win for this GT Sport race. Up to the line now. Fretty takes home first place. Keelan, after a great battle with Fretty, he was in front for most of the race. He will come across the line and he will take home P2. And it looks like he may have run out of fuel. And yep, that is him out of fuel. And Nico will be the final person to come across the line, and that will be the end of the race. So Fretty is your winner today after the race around Tokyo, the Tokyo Expressway. Well done to Fretty's getting a position. You got the fastest lap. You can't feel bad about that then. Actually, a very nice helmet from the front. Well done to Fretty. And will I invite people for podiums? It'll be very quick podium interviews, I'll say that. But Fretty, Keelan and Bruma. Damn it, I can't see Fretty. Fretty, that should probably pop up his name. Will it pop up his name? Yes, it does. Now we have to go for Bruma. Hopefully that will search his name. Yep, it will. And then also Keelan. S-M-M. Keelan. There you go. The top 3 are invited to the party. And yeah, congratulations, people saying that's a good race. And people are now leaving. So we'll have a look at this. Keelan says robbed. We'll have a look at that, as Keelan's now left the session without saying stuff. So Fretty is your winner today. We'll just wait for others to get in the lobby. Again, the
Bruma's
party.
not coming.
Bruma's not coming. God damn it! Why?
No, I don't know.
Okay, the top 2 in the party. Bruma's not coming because he's an absolute idiot. But anyway, the top 2 are here. And Nick has just put something in the chat which is quite funny. But anyway, Fretty, you took home, in the end, a commanding win. And a very good win. I think it was 15 seconds in the end. It looked like Keelan ran out of fuel of some kind at the end. So it looked like a very intense battle throughout the race. It looked good, I can tell you that. And it was a good battle during the race, and you came out on top. How was that race for you?
Yeah, it's a good race. I think the first stint was just a bit of sparring, really. None of us really wanted to sort of drop the hammer, just fuel saving and whatnot. And then we got sort of past half distance, got to the point where we could just go flat out to the end. And yeah, at that point, just literally pushing as hard as I could, because I'm not sure where we lost 5 seconds in the stop. I think you must have just had a mega outlap on those tyres. But yeah, just set about closing the gap. Yeah, in the end, we had a couple of pretty nice battles up at the end of the long straight. At one point, I tried going around the outside, which is risky, but yeah, dangerous. In the end, it's a decent race and a yeah, and a good result.
Yeah, and host has ended the session. God damn it, I wanted to keep that as the thing. I'm just gonna leave it on the host has ended the game thing. But anyway, another question to ask. you look like you had a bit more fuel, and obviously with the wheel you had better like tyres, I guess, compared to Keelan. Do you think that helped you kind of staying with Keelan in that first stint and catching
I
up
don't
to
think it's
him?
anything to do with the wheel. Just spent the last hour or so just fine tuning the setup. So yeah, tried a few different things with geometry and it looked after him pretty well. If anything, it was the left front that gave up first, but it was more than enough to get to the end.
Yeah, well done on the win today. I believe you extend your championship lead, and well done for the win. And hopefully we'll see you again on the podium once again soon. And then Phillips just said something in the chat about getting a gift card. But anyway, Keelan, you said in the chat in the lobby chat that you got robbed of a victory. Explain.
Yet again, back marker incident. I got front bumper and suspension damage. It sort of explained the lack of straight line speed I had. I think it was about 6 miles per hour down on the straight, and also the car wouldn't turn in, so I had to take corners at a slower speed. For the first couple laps, once getting past by Freddie, to be honest, I don't think I've ever pushed so hard. But after that, I sort of, I just gave up really. The win was lost. The win was lost after that because I saw how quick he was hunting me down after the incident, and I just completely lost faith.
But one thing on a brighter note, what were you thinking when you somehow pulled out 6 seconds after that pit stop? It was, I believe, it was around 1 second, and it bumped up to 6 within the lap. Was that just due to a ridiculous lap or under fueling, or
just shows what I should have been capable of to the end of the Grand Prix or the races. So.
Oh, right. So it was just showing your full potential there, and sadly that couldn't be met during like the start of the first stint. Anything else to add? I'll ask both of you. Keelan first, as I'm interviewing you at the moment. 3 words to describe the race. Keelan.
I don't have no words to describe that.
Okay.
Except of what you just saw in the lobby, robbed. That's literally the only word I can describe that race.
Okay. And Alex, Freddie.
No, it's better I don't say anything.
Okay. Alright then. We'll just leave it there then. Opix is a pretty entertaining race. I'd say so as well. Thank you everyone so much for watching. Like and subscribe to the channel. And good